Cons.
This is what we're doing. This is where we are. I saw that you had started to take a look at Fate Reforged today.
I had retcons of Tarkir.
I like that name. Like the retcons of Tarkir.
That,
Yeah.
Sarkhan goes back in time, and he's like, oh, wait, what if it happened differently and there's dragons this time?
And he just wiggles, and all of a sudden now there's dragons. Good. Okay, great. Now we're great. Okay, we're definitely good. I just had to check we had tickets, and we want Cons 8-4. But yeah, I have yet to play with the set, obviously. I won't play with it this weekend or anything, but
Right.
I'm liking how it looks.
There were just a quick scan. There were very few cards that looked like just junk, and a whole lot of like really easy to cast stuff. So it kind of just fits in. But...
Okay. Starting things off, we have two of the powerful Jeskai options. Also, Pine Walker. A super powerful morph that's just like a beating. Also a fetch land, I suppose.
Yeah, also like money.
Whatever, like $3 of value or whatever.
Right.
Like the thing is, that fetch works in Teamer. That's the only one it really works in, and Pine Walker is just like a flat better card for that deck as a 5-mana 5/5.
I kind of want to pick it.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
We can pass these and let other people fight over Jeskai on our left.
Yeah, we're probably making one green drafter and Willie Loxodon, perhaps.
Actually, what I like here is look at Abzan in this pack. Blossoming Sands, Alpine Grizzly, Throttle, Willie Loxodon, Salt Road, Guide, Scavenger, Abzan. Like, we can't fail to get a card back in Abzan. Yeah. So, yeah, Pine Walker looks good here. Also, I mean, it's one color, so, like I say, Abzan here.
Yeah, that's really why I wanted to hedge in that direction. Like, starting off with a 3-color card.
Right.
It's kind of a bunch.
Now we have a lot weaker things going on, to be entirely honest.
Long Shot Squad's a decent guy.
That's probably the pick here. I've been kind of disappointed with Hill Giants, but this is a Hill Giant that gets better.
The problem with Hill Giants is you play a Hill Giant and then they have 5 mana and their morph attacks you. What do?
You don't ever block that. The worst,
right.
The worst case is it's like the 3/6, and usually it's more like this. Pine Walker's power is that it's a 5/5 that when it untaps, like it basically matches Snowhorn Rider in power and toughness, 3 to play, 5 up. You lose trample, but you gain combat trick. You gain untap this or any other morph that comes up, which strong combat tricks. So keep in green, see what else opens up, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Abzan Charm up there.
Like Hooting Mandrills for mono green. Oh man, Monastery Swift Spear. Shoo.
Yeah.
Could have had like Jeskai Charm, Old Lady Squire,
yeah,
Monastery, and Young Lady. I guess the Lady Jeskais are 1/2s.
There's a lot of strong ladies in this set. I'm liking Abzan Charm here.
It's a good card.
Good removal.
There's a lot of look at this again. Kintree Warden, Salt Road Patrol, Crewbar Bombkin,
Hooting Mandrills, even Smoke Teller like Bear.
I had to catch myself. I was about to call shenanigans on like a card that's basically a bear. And I'm like, wait, I can't really call this card bad, man.
Wait, it's a bear with text.
Bear with the side.
Okay. What if we ignored text? Okay.
And then we'd have Ride Down, Jeskai, War Behemoth.
Yeah, we also could
technically functional.
What else is in here? Like Singing Bell Strike, even? I don't know.
Bloodfell Caves.
Bloodfell Caves would let me
fix for colors that we currently are not.
Yeah, it would. It would allow me to fix into Mardu. What does that get me? Like Nothing. Man, I'm feeling like the people on my right are drafting these colors and making it a bit more difficult to be where I am. I can just take Dragon Scale Boon and stick with the green.
All right. It's not the flat worst.
Yeah. Person on my left's got to have a pretty kickin' rad Jeskai deck so far. I can see the first four of their first 5 picks. Okay, okay. Burnaway, Snowhorn Rider. Blossoming Sands or Jeskai Student as well. I guess the question is where I want to go with green. I have Abzan Charm pulling me into Abzan. But there's also, like, I can pick up Burnaway as removal and try to stick into Teamer, but I'm passing the Snowhorn Rider for that.
I think if we wanted to be Teamer, we'd rather have Snowhorn Rider.
So what do we want to be, then?
I like Jeskai Student a lot. We don't have any 2-drops.
Let's stick with our guns. For now. Maybe something else comes up. But...
You just got the Dragon Scale Boon. That would look incredible. Man.
Feeling like a chump right now for trying to avoid Jeskai, but that's alright.
Yeah.
How much of a chump am I feeling like? How chumped am I feeling? I'm picking it. I'm picking one of those 2 cards, by the way. None of the other cards in this pack are any good. So a free Weapon Master or Mystica the Hidden Way.
Like, pull up, pull up.
All right, let's back down. It's fine. It's fine. We can, like, afford to just, like...
Oh, man, Goblin Slide and Trumpet Blast in the same pack?
Yeah, I know.
Color me disappointed.
Okay, okay. I'm pulling... I'm backing up. Look, we had a couple stupid picks, but it's fine. We'll splash Pine Walker or something. It'll be okay.
It'll be great. 5-color special. Here we go.
Alright, Rugged Highlands, another free Weapon Master.
Good lord.
Yo.
I mean, there's even T-Bird Chargers, quite reasonable.
Right.
I think Weapon Master is powerful enough if we can just cast him.
I think we
activate him.
I think we back up. I think we all of a sudden let the players on our left know. Sorry. No, look, you got the message.
Wrong.
You were wrong. Sorry, so sorry.
All wrong.
So yeah, we'll back up and maybe I'll get like Rugged Highlands or something like that. Maybe the Shifting Sands comes back around. Woolly Locks it on.
I mean, this pack was like chock full of Abzan stuff.
Right, this was the 8-card Abzan pack, and 4 of them are gone. Meaning 4 are still here, meaning
pick Salt Road.
not Woolly Loxodon?
Woolly Loxodon fits in the Jeskai.
But I'm thinking about trying to play green splash for the morphs. Because
pick it then.
Because I'm trying to do something maddening, okay?
Oh man, Tormenting Voice.
You know what? Sure. Let's fix
I
it.
think we need something like that, frankly. I've had a lot of success with Tormenting Voice.
Okay.
Yo!
Okay. Perfect.
Holy crap.
Let's turn it back around. Water World.
That is some power. Monastery Swift Spear is unreasonable.
We also have the Swift Kick, which goes with our students and our big men. No, let's go with the Kick. I think I know where this deck's going, and the Kick is a card that's a little better in what's going on. By the way, this deck needs a lot of mana fixing. Just gonna put that out there. So yeah, this is as close to 5 colors I think you're gonna see me doing. So this is what I'm picturing the deck as right now. We have big men that are morphs. We have Abzan Charm's probably out too because I don't want to be at black. But this is like the deck as I picture it right now. You know, Morph, 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 morph. Maybe Thousand Winds is also in our deck. You know?
That is a morph. It's blue.
That's a blue morph. That's a reason to feel better about the entire Jeskai thing, you know? Maybe we're doing that. Maybe, like, we get Rugged Highlands back. That would be a good wheel because of the actual fixing it provides.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm...
Ah, right. Red, white, blue, green. We are the Ink Treader.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. That's the... Is that the copy?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Great. Good. I think we're good. What do we want back in here, then?
The Rugged Highlands.
I
The
think-
Treasure Cruise.
Yeah. I would actually... The Rugged Highlands is probably the best here. And... What if... Oh, how about this? What if we're Teamer Splash White? Huh?
2 Efreet Weapon Masters.
Yeah. Like, that's the white splash on the Teamer.
That's a heck of a splash. Okay.
Hey, Altar of the Brood, getting paid. Alright.
He only shows up. Incremental growth. Bloodfell Caves. It's not quite the one.
Sadly, the off. Jeskai Wind Scout?
Jeskai Wind Scout is great. It is a morph turn when you're casting that guy.
Yeah.
Be awkward.
Get
That's
in.
the only bad thing I can say about it. I mean, there's Savage Punch if you want to be more green.
There's incremental growth as well if I plan on being hyper green, which isn't unreasonable still. Incremental growth is certainly a kick when it goes off. I guess the question is, do we care for growth or do we care for flyers? What do you think?
Having no flyers now is kind of awkward.
Yeah, we have Mahamoti, but...
Let's try incremental growth.
Okay.
We're the one big guy. We have first strikers, and they get way better
True.
when you pump them.
So, how
I
about...
think incremental growth is more exciting.
Oh man, the freaking armament core. Here's all the Abzan stuff I was looking for a little bit ago. That,
Yeah, this is the payoff, as it were.
yeah, the payoff would be an armament core right here, which is a decent payoff, but...
Bloodfell Caves is sadly the wrong land.
Again, Jeskai Wind Scout again, or become immense. Leaping Master is a 2, though I don't think that's better than Jeskai Wind Scout.
Let's pick the Wind Scout this time.
Yeah.
I think we've settled in on red and blue as our main colors, at least.
Which I think also gives us, like, green, like, and then we have our full loadout. Because it looks like our green spells are stronger, but then if Efreet Weapon Master, we can just morph. So landing in Teamer, huh? Yeah. Maybe we can pick up some embodiments of Spring that would fix us for our white, you know?
Yeah, we passed a couple of those
Okay.
in the first pack. But, you know, it's a common.
Right. Again, more black fixing, just not what we're talking about.
Back. Disowned Ancestor. He's pretty great.
Yeah. Crippling
yet
Chill or Woolly Lock.
There's that, or, right. You're just saying the things that
Yes!
are the picks.
Yes, there are some cards in the pack that are the picks. Do we want more big creatures?
Do we want more gray ogres? I think with incremental growth, we probably do.
That's a good point. Is Woolly Lockset on the one we want, though? Like, I'm getting a bit concerned about this top end here, even if they're all gray ogres. Like,
Even if they're all great.
even if they're all great ogres.
Crippling Chill following the Tormenting Voice plan.
Right. Well, we also have
Yeah.
prowess. Become immense again.
Become even more immense. Or more Tormenting Voice.
Or like a banner. Can we become immense? No, you cannot cast instance effects between the drawing and discarding part of using a looter. Like if you have one car, if you have no cards in hand, you can't loot and then cast that spell.
Right.
I'm gonna get huge.
Worth noting that Mardu Charm is here and probably the most powerful card in the pack.
Right. Agreed. How many charms could we have had? 3?
Yeah, if we had started with the Jeskai Charm, Abzan Charm, Mardu Charm.
We just become this charm master.
5-color charm deck. Secret plans!
Secret plans.
There's also the completely reasonable Archer's Parapet embodiment of Spring Jeskai Student, Martyr War Shrieker, and Mystica the Hidden Way in this deck.
Right.
How many bolts do we actually have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment, and we're not even halfway through pack 2. How many would we need?
That's a lot of morphs.
I agree.
Secret Plan says draw a card on it.
I also agree. Maybe that gives us a direction.
I think so.
Okay.
I like this direction. I've always wanted to be this deck.
The one
And this is a
time-
late Secret Plan.
The one time
that
that Gnome is in a car and cannot watch.
Excellent. We'll sneak it under him.
All right, great. We hide this one from him. Like a bear.
Battered Jeskai banner.
That is fixing for a free Weapon Masters, and I would play it. Again, more black. What is this?
I don't know. Every dual land that we've had has been like black X.
You know, we've seen like 2 Bloodfell Caves, the Dismal Backwater, and a Jungle Hollow now. Yeah, let's go with the Jeskai banner. Let's make it so we can actually use these things. Blossoming Sands fits that bill. Seek the Horizons also wouldn't be unreasonable, honestly. That's certainly a sentence.
Hey, all your guys' prowess off of that. Don't smack it.
Yeah. All
But no,
my...
Blossoming Sands is fine, and we need a lot of fixing, so
Right.
Oh.
Something strange.
fully endorse that.
Yeah.
It's a banner.
It's a banner. It's
This is not a Mardu Blazebringer deck.
No. Not yet. And we have enough big men that I don't feel like we need that entirely. Alter the Brood, still showing up. Yeah.
I don't think we're playing any of these cards. Pick whatever.
Well, what do you think about the same choice?
This looks darned familiar.
Fast bad.
Fast.
I actually wanted more Jeskai banner. That's good.
Whoa.
Yo! On point. Alright. So I don't think Jeskai Student's actually making it if white is our splash color. Okay. So, pack 3. What do we want out of pack 3? More morphs?
More powerful morphs, yeah.
Yeah.
Planeswalker.
Sarkhan.
Take the Frontier
I
Bridge.
know. That's like the first freaking time I've finally seen this guy. I stand by that he's probably the most nuts 3-color drop in this.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, the perfect fixing is...
Yeah. I mean, it's right there next to Mistfire Weaver as well.
Right. If only I had picked all of that black fixing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We're sort of in red and white.
Oh.
Partially. Not really.
Not really. Yeah, this is the pick. Below the cut we have useless things, and we would hope that the Misfire comes back, but that's impossible.
No, not in this pack.
No way. So yeah, let's just go ahead and pick the Bivouac. Nomad's Outpost, Tranquil Cove, and Sandbar below the cut. Cove or perhaps Glacial Stalker.
I'd be fine with the Cove. Glacial Stalker is way more replaceable than that.
True.
Sultai Charm, we could have had that one.
Okay, so I could get the foil get huge. I can pick up another Tranquil Cove to finish off like the fixing style stuff, or pick up a Woolly Loxodon.
It's a morph, and we are happier about that now.
Yes. And we do want a couple more creatures for this 9-creature deck. Wow. I didn't realize we were that low on guys. Yeah, let's pick the creatures here.
It's fine, they're all morphs.
Yeah.
We'll always be able to cast them. So River Wheel Aerialists is kind of huge.
Yeah. All of our... I think we're playing a lot of these banners.
Just accelerating the huge guys. Hold off the ground with Embodiment of Spring.
Yep.
Not actually play Monastery Swiftspear anymore because that's not who we are.
Yep.
Jeez. Debilitating Injury here, too.
Black all of a sudden showing its power. Kintree Invocation. More fixing. Bloodfire Expert.
Monastery block?
That's actually not that bad. It's a morph. We draw a card when we flip it up.
Yeah. They can block guys. Basically anything.
Okay, so the plan is to stay alive with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that our heavy hitters can come down and sweep things up. Good lord, we have a plan? Like, that's...
Yeah, also a charm.
We were never... Ah!
We can pick our charm.
Finally! The 5th charm.
Sweet.
Whoa! Also have Ifrit Weapon Master 3.
Like, that's our white, is just this pile of Ifrit Weapon Masters. What's more realistic?
I mean, Mind Swipe is a way to stay alive.
Yeah.
It's also a way to murder our opponent.
Also a counterspell in weird circumstances. Treasure Cruise or Monastery Flock.
Whoa! Given the, like, heft and card quality of our things and how happy we would be trading off early things and casting Tormenting Voice, I think Treasure Cruise is great.
Yeah. Oddly enough, a lot of our creatures are just kind of expendable, you know? We can go ahead and use them as we see fit. This card's not very good. I guess it's like okay. It's that trick, Thunder Strike, or but
And then it sticks around sometimes.
Glacial Stalker returns.
Hey! More dudes. It's not a dude.
I don't care. Also, wow.
It's probably perfect.
You know, I actually, again, I like it better than Waterworld. Teamer Banner. And an Unyielding Krumar. Alright.
Banners. So we need to get not run over by the Mardu player.
Effectively.
Who's just cackling right now.
Yeah, let's quick take out the obvious things, and we're going to have to cut some of this top end, like probably Glacial Stalker. I need 3 more cuts, maybe one of the banners or so. Alright. 3 more cuts. Wow. So with secret plans, we have like 6 or 7 morphs. I don't think we cut creatures, by the way, here. That's So we probably cut some of our pump because
yeah, we have Dragon Scale Boon can go. That's clearly the weakest.
I think the
Incremental growth can suddenly, wah, your team. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like even like Embodiment of Spring can get crazy go nuts with that.
maybe let me take out one of the Tamer banners. I feel like green is already going to be central, so fixing to green isn't going to be as necessary. I guess on that note, maybe the other Teamer banner comes out, and we just keep these Jeskai banners in as the way to cast these.
And, like, and that's the deck.
And like up planes. Okay, that's the deck. Cool. Let's go double get huge. All right. Like, here's our game plan. We're going to find one creature get through, and it's just going to become hyper huge.
Yep, we'll trade off all of our creatures. Embodiment of Spring, cancel something with Mind Swipe, Tormenting Voice to filter for something.
Do I play this as my only red card? Like,
well, you could put in a better card. I really like the utility of Tormenting Voice in a deck that has this many colors and moving parts to it.
Fair. It's just like, it's weird that it's, you know...
Considering you have 3 Delve cards.
That's
2
true.
Torments, 1...
On that, do we care about playing Scout the Borders?
Pretty good, too. Being able to, like, rip a land.
Right.
It's quite good. Like, I love Grizzly Salvage.
How willing are you to play?
Who likes Grizzly Salvage a lot?
I think you'll be happy with a certain green card in recons.
In retcons?
In retcons, yeah, retcons. Re-retcons.
Oh, wait, no, I guess I missed that. I haven't, we've been through the green and I didn't notice anything.
There's a green card that, it's a little more expensive, but it is a very powerful Grizzly Salvage. Anyway.
Oh, the instant.
Yes.
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 Okay, yes, I do love that card.
Okay, good. I'm glad that one comes up, because I like that one as well. Scout the Borders might not be horrid. Alright, let's...
I mean, it's a consideration over a banner, I guess.
Something like this. Though we have a lot of blue fixing, I could probably afford to go up one more on the forests.
One plains is definitely correct. 2 mountains gives us like mountain, cliffs, bivouac, 2 banners. That's fine.
Yep.
And then for green, we have the Blossoming Sands, 6 forests,
And a bivouac.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
And then blue actually has more because it's bivouac, falls, cove, and the banners, so it's 9. But that makes sense because we actually have more blue.
Yeah, we're great. Look at this.
You know what?
Secret plans.
With the deck all of a sudden taking like this weird, like, okay, all right, back up. Let's go back into Jeskai. Oh wait, nope. All right, shift into blue. 1,000 wins. All right, like this deck very much formed as the draft went on.
Yep. We performed the 3-point turn and got aligned right towards that parking space, parking us in the winner's circle. Oh yeah, here we go.
Here we are. We just have
everybody step up, take a golden bow, and count it all.
I just have to hope we're not in like a reserve spot.
Reserved for somebody else. Oh no!
Oh, get towed.
I'm not that guy.
Nah, this is. A free weapon master's pretty large. I like this guy.
Could have had a third. We could have had one of every charm.
Did we see? We saw Abzan. Okay, we saw Jeskai. We saw Mardu. Did we see? No, we did see Sultai. Yes, we could have had every charm.
Did see a Sultai charm.
All right, we could have been the. One of these days, I need to go into one of these with the express purpose of doing hyper greed. Like. And just see if it works. You know?
Did we not?
Okay, maybe we did.
I mean, I think we rapidly ended up there, even if we...
True. We didn't start there, but we definitely ended close to that. Oh, did the auto quote not? Oh well.
I think mine didn't go either.
Well, yes, us taking the Jeskai Charm pick 1 completely alters a draft, and you actually can only infer information from the first 8 picks of the draft, because after that, any changes you make ripple through the stream of the draft, and everything has changed. But the first 8 you actually have no influence over, so... Yeah, that's Altar the Brood. I wonder if this card will go up in value if, like, Manifest is huge. No, that's absolutely wrong.
People are just manifesting so much that mill is easy.
Yeah.
And then Altar of the Brood gets to, dash a bunch? Yeah!
You just keep dashing, you keep...
the Dash of the Brood.
Dash of the Brood.
Perfect. We got a plan.
All right.
This is our super secret tech right now. That's the secret plan.
Look, if
no one will be ready.
If we had one of those drafts where we saw 2 or 3 Altar of the Broods and we had the dash deck, I would try out that sort of ridiculous shenanigans where it's just like, okay, you mill 3 every time I play a card. I play a land, you mill 3, and then I'm going to dash 2 cards out, and the game's... I don't even need to really attack. My creatures show up, and then go away. All right, good.
Like dash and then not attack. I love it. My God, all the self bounce, it all makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, can you chain 2 Jeskai barriers?
Oh my God. The Brood engine.
Look, Altar of the Brood all of a sudden getting huge.
It's like, you can't mess with that, you know? It's like, it's a Jeskai barrier, but if they try something, you just flash at the other Jeskai barrier, and it's like, well, I guess this is happening.
You also have blockers. You're like, block, bounce, block, bounce, block, bounce. Just keep doing that. All right, here we go. This is my account. Straightforward.
Seems accurate.
Yeah, I believe it.
Blood Smurf.
Blood Smurf.
Jeez.
All right, Sanoshima. Something tells me we can't actually keep this hand.
Does have 2 lands and a morph.
We're on the draw. I just don't like...
Then again, okay. If this was 6 and one of those Become Immenses weren't here, how would that look?
I don't think it would be any different. If we literally just deleted the card, there would be no change to the value of the hand, meaning that mulliganing can't really hurt us. Hell, if both these Become Immenses weren't here, I can't cast most of this.
Okay, let's mulligan.
I can't cast any of this.
There's good old Become Immense. Hey, buddy.
I don't think that's any different.
Harsh. All right. It's fine.
Okay, all right. It's good. We just draw island. It'll be fine. Like we draw runner. Oh. Uh-oh, our opponent's playing...
the Naya.
Okay.
Master.
Alright, so let's go ahead and pass the turn. It's good, it's good.
There's that Teamer Charm that we started with. Back to what I was saying about not getting run down by the Mardu Drafter.
So about getting run down by the Mardu Drafter.
That looks like our future.
One of the hardest things about Magic is making a choice that you know. I guess it's like poker. You know, when you make a call that you know is correct, and it's correct. Mardu Ascendancy, huh?
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
That's quite good.
Rita Repulsa's here. After 10,000 years, we're crushed. We're absolutely going to get crushed by putties, and it sucks.
There they are.
Yep.
Hey, we gain a life.
Is that worth revealing blue as a color?
All right, next turn he gets 2 more goblins.
That's an attack for 8. I would go to 6. And then my play is like a 2/2 and I die.
Wait, could he sacrifice the Mardu Ascendancy to kill you?
Toughness.
Oh, toughness. Okay, never mind.
So I'm going to let him take his 2 turns and see if he shows me anything, or take 1 turn. But yeah, I guess what I was saying there is that it's difficult to be in those positions where you know theoretically the mulligan decision is the correct one, but there's always the 20%. Okay.
Yeah, there's Trumpet Blast. Great.
All right. Let's undo that.
Undo the game.
Okay, that didn't work. Fine. Magic Online, whatever you want. So, how about that crushing?
I don't know if we can meaningfully interact with that.
Right.
Put in the naturalize, maybe?
That's what I'm looking at. Is that worth it for his...
Just for the Ascendancy.
Ascendancy.
I mean, his start would have looked a lot worse without it.
True. What do we bring out? What's worthless?
Secret plans.
Secret plans might actually hold value in like 2/3s because his guys were. He played a lot of Piker.
How about 1 become immense for?
How about 1 become immense? That wait, no.
Oh, well, not the foil one.
What am I doing? Get rid of the foil one. Idiotic. Yeah, I agree with that because that was just a dead card sitting in the hand. But he had a lot of Pikers he showed, and by a lot I mean 2. And the Mardu deck is,
Frontier Bivouac, keep.
I see I see a strong opening. We're good.
Yeah, no stone rains.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna Tormenting Voice of Forest.
Cool.
Solid.
Hot gravy.
What's the play here? Just Guy Wind Scout? Because next turn could be like Banner 3 if need be.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
This one's looking actually solid.
Arc lightning. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Decent. It's not a spell for 1 red that jumps, so I'm fine with that.
So yeah, I'm gonna play the first banner. Get our lumps in. And then next turn I can play second banner and a morph.
Beautiful. I don't even know what we're playing.
Neither
Like
does our
looking
opponent.
at right, looking at this from the other side, I would be like, "What in the world?"
Okay.
Followed by a morph.
Likely
Morphs.
something. Arc lightning.
All right.
That's 100% acceptable, seeing as I was about to play a morph. You know?
Yeah. It only took 1 card off of us. It's kind of lucky.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess the question is, which morph is the play?
Because we're gonna banner.
Yeah, we could also just play 2 morphs. Maybe a bit more board presence. Maybe a bit more stronger than just banner. I don't know if the banner matters because we already have like the 6 or 5 to morph up. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now we get to play mind games with our opponent. What if I just played 2 woolly loxodons? What if that was the mind game? Nah. Which morph is the one that you care about? No, they're both woolly loxodon.
Every card I play for the rest of the game is woolly loxodon.
You didn't actually have a right choice there, you know?
This is the dinosaur assembly line.
Yep. All right, I'm not blocking that. Foolish of me. Sanoshima.
I mean, even double blocking Jeskai student to try and take him out is asking for him to have literally any spell.
Like that one.
Jeez.
That was the spell I was scared of. Our opponent burning that for damage here is a bit amazing, actually. I think I'm gonna go with attack and then morph up the Pinewalker.
Sounds good. Can we singing bell strike something? I mean, we are at 9.
Well, it's 5 to morph up.
Okay.
So we can't.
Because we didn't play the Jeskai banner. Okay.
Right. So.
Let's not lose our heads with impossibilities and instead do this.
We'll be fine.
For a similar reason, we can't just play the Jeskai banner.
Yes. Alright, and then I think my block is going to be on the War Shrieker then. Well, if he has another Trumpet Blast, actually, should it be on Jeskai Student? If he has Trumpet Blasts, the Trumpet Blast on War Shrieker would just be a 2-for-1, and I'd take that. I would completely accept that. And I think that's what he has. Ride down. Oh.
No correct answer.
Oh,
he also had the Trumpet Blast.
What if... Well, that's... What if lethal damage? What if I was dead?
Just dead.
Okay, then.
Wow.
What if that Mardu deck showed up and we just got crushed?
Guess that can happen.
What if...
Man.
What if we ran it back? What if we tried that again?
Okay. I'm going to need a short break before we run it back.
Sure. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and flip the stream up and down then.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back.